Hello, dear kababayan. Every morning, millions of Filipinos step into factories, offices, and call centers. The lights in industrial parks in Laguna are already on. The BPO towers in Manila stay alive through the night. And behind these familiar places are the fingerprints of nations thousands of miles away. Some are working for Japanese companies known for their strict discipline. Others are speaking with American clients while their families are already asleep. Some are assembling components for Taiwanese corporations whose products will be sold across the world. Welcome to the channel, where we look at the quiet forces shaping the everyday lives of Filipinos. In today's video, we explore 5 countries with the strongest presence in the Philippine economy and what that truly means for our jobs, our families, and our future. If you are part of that picture, stay with us until the end. You might just see your role as more important than you ever thought. Japan. When Filipinos prove their worth. Inside Japanese-style factories in Laguna and Batangas, what leaves the deepest impression is not just the smooth production lines, but the sight of Filipino workers standing within that strict system of discipline, carrying a quiet steadiness of their own. The machines may be imported, the processes may be standardized from Tokyo, but it is the local people who keep everything running year after year. Paulo, a production team leader, once started as an assembly worker. Not loud, not flashy. What set him apart was consistency, always arriving a few minutes early, always double-checking before handing over his shift. His Japanese manager once said that what they value most in Filipino workers is reliability. Not just doing the job right, but doing it with a deep sense of responsibility. Filipinos adapt quickly to environments that demand high standards. When procedures change, they relearn without complaint. When output targets increase, they move as a team rather than compete as individuals. The spirit of bayanihan, helping one another, quietly becomes a powerful advantage in manufacturing, where coordination ultimately defines quality. Many Japanese companies have operated in the Philippines for more than 2 decades. They continue to expand not only because of cost or location, but because they have found a workforce that is hardworking, humble, and capable of sustaining international standards over time. From factory workers to engineers, from technicians to shift supervisors, more and more Filipinos now hold key roles within that system. In an environment known for being demanding, Filipinos are not overshadowed. They prove that resilience, a willingness to learn, and accountability are the very qualities that earn long-term trust from foreign corporations. And that is more than the success of a single factory. It is the pride of a workforce that has quietly risen to meet global standards. The United States, when warmth becomes a global advantage. Thank you for calling. How can I help you today? That
Yes,
line
we can
is
schedule the
repeated
delivery.
millions of times each night in Manila, Cebu, Clark. While most of the city falls asleep, another rhythm begins, one that follows American time. The United States may not build as many factories in the Philippines, but it laid the foundation for one of the country's most important industries, BPO, now employing more than 1.5 million people and contributing around $30 billion each year. Unlike Japan's manufacturing environment, this industry runs on voice, emotion, and patience. Filipinos do not just speak English well, they understand how to connect. The softness in handling tense and a natural empathy have led many American corporations to entrust major markets to teams based here. One American manager once shared that what surprised him most was not operational cost, but heart. Filipino agents do not simply read from a script, they know how to listen. In the service industry, that difference can decide whether a customer stays or walks away. Yet behind those brightly lit towers are quiet trade-offs. Sleep schedules turned upside down, family dinners happening in the late afternoon, weekends that do not always align with friends. And still, many choose to stay for faster career growth, stable income, and the chance to build a better life for their families. The United States brings a massive market. Filipinos bring professionalism and the heart to serve. That combination does more than generate revenue. It shapes a generation of workers who step into the global economy with confidence, knowing they can compete through skill, dedication, and care. China, speed, scale, and a new confidence. New bridges stretching across rivers, expanded highways, empty lots transformed into busy construction sites. The mark of Chinese investment in recent years is most visible in infrastructure and energy. Unlike Japan's quiet discipline or America's office lights at night, this presence feels big and fast. At a construction site in Luzon, a young engineer named Miguel joined his first internationally scaled project. What struck him was not only the heavy machinery, but the pace. Deadlines moving forward week by week. Working in that environment pushed him and his colleagues to adapt to time pressure and cross-cultural coordination. Chinese investment often comes with major infrastructure projects, creating jobs during construction and stimulating economic activity in surrounding communities. When roads improve, goods move faster, costs go down. Opportunities for local businesses expand with them. But speed always raises questions about sustainability. When a project is completed, what remains is not just concrete and steel, but the skills Filipino workers have gained. They learn to operate at larger scales, adjust to new technical standards, and widen their professional horizons. Not every discussion about investment is simple. Yet one thing is clear: Filipinos are not standing on the sidelines. They participate, they learn, and they prove they are capable of handling large-scale projects. In this current of development, it is their flexibility and readiness to embrace challenge that allow the Filipino workforce to adapt to a new rhythm, faster, bigger, and more ambitious than before. Taiwan, Filipino hands in the global supply chain. You do not often see Taiwan's name on big signboards along the street. There are no flashy towers or headline-grabbing projects, but inside the pizza zones of Cavite, Laguna, and Clark, thousands of Filipinos are working in Taiwanese-owned electronics and semiconductor factories, critical links in the global supply chain. On a circuit board assembly line, white lights reflect off components no bigger than a fingernail. Here, a deviation of just a few millimeters can affect an entire shipment bound for the United States or Europe. Filipinos are valued for their precision and patience, two qualities that matter deeply in high-accuracy electronics manufacturing. Elaine, a quality control technician, had once said the job trained her to see what others miss. That is exactly what foreign managers look for: sustained focus, minimal errors, and a strong sense of responsibility. Not everyone thrives in an environment of constant repetition. Yet many Filipino workers prove they can maintain that steadiness day after day. Taiwan invests heavily in technology manufacturing, and Filipinos have become an essential part of that process. When global demand rises, factories run at full capacity. When markets slow down, many workers hold their ground because of a reputation built on quality. No noise, no show. And yet Taiwan's presence reveals something worth recognizing. The Filipino workforce is not limited to service roles or basic production. They meet high technological standards. They contribute to industries shaping the digital world. And in every exported chip, there is the quiet imprint of Filipino hands. Singapore, when quiet capital reshapes the city, there are no roaring production lines, no brightly lit night shifts like in BPO. Singapore's influence in the Philippines often sits behind glass towers in Makati or BGC. As one of the largest sources of FDI in recent years, Singapore has invested heavily in finance, logistics, and especially real estate. Joshua works in office building management in Taguig. His company is Singapore-backed, known for professional systems and clearly defined operating standards. What he learned most was not just technical skill, but long-term thinking. Every decision considers the next 5 to 10 years, not just immediate profit. Capital from Singapore often comes with disciplined governance and efficient execution. Filipinos working in that environment are exposed to international standards in finance and asset management and urban development. Many young professionals mature quickly, trusted with responsibility early, and trained in a structured way. Of course, rapid development in central districts also pushes land values and living costs higher. But within that competitive space, Filipino workers prove how adaptable they are. They are not only employees inside those towers, many become managers, finance specialists, and logistics professionals overseeing complex systems. Singapore brings capital and structure. Filipinos bring flexibility and the drive to grow. That combination is quietly shaping the modern urban landscape, where Filipinos are no longer just staff, but increasingly the ones operating and leading. Behind the flow of capital, the brightly lit factories and the rising towers, and what remains the longest is still the Filipino people. We learn to work by international standards, adapt to different management styles, and gradually affirm our value in the global economy. Not loud, but steady. Not showy, but reliable. That is what keeps foreign companies here, and what keeps their trust. If today's story reflects your experience or your family's, share your thoughts below. And if you would like to keep exploring deeper perspectives on life and the future of the Philippines, you are welcome to follow the channel. Thank you, Kababayan, for staying with us until the end.